guys, it's JB3 and we are back with another episode of FIFA 22 Career Mode Youth Edition here with Bristol Rovers, and it's the final game at Wembley here against Ipswich Town. We go for the playoff championship and a chance to go to the championship and move up another league here in England as we fight on. It has been a roll, so we'll take a look back here lately. We go and dominate Hull City. We get the win in the first game, and then we draw 3-3 and take a big advantage in. And then we go to where we played Cheltenham Town. We had a win. Cambridge United, we were on a win. Sheffield Wednesday, we were on a win. So quite the roll here. Only one loss there in April in Gillingham. You can see we already beat Ipswich Town 3-1. And where did we play them earlier in the season? We'll see how we matched up against them throughout the year. Did we play them rather early, it looks like? I don't know. 3-2 all the way back in September. And that was actually a good month for us too. We go undefeated in that one. So it's going to be a battle here. It's one game for all the marbles, all the money, and a chance to go up the leagues here. So we don't want to spend another year in League One. We are now rated the best team in the league. So let's see here. Let's see if we can make a push and get ourselves up a division here in England with Bristol Rovers. And so we do have a player ready to rejoin. Elijah Powell comes out of his ACL, and we're not going to bring him in, him or Tito Reyes. I mean, ACLs, you're not ready to come back, really. So it's only one game. The midfield's being strong, so he is ready to come back. He's probably going to have to work himself into fitness. He can do it over the offseason as we get ready for another season with one game remaining. And so the team is ready, full strength and ready to go. It looks like they're dealing with a little bit of fatigue. Not much of a difference, but maybe just enough of a difference for us to push on here in the late game. So it's going to be important that we get out to an early lead. We'll be in the green and yellow kits. They'll be in the blue. Joel Piggott up top here for Ipswich Town. We go to Wembley. Let's see if we can take home the silverware and get ourselves up the leagues here in England. And so the Tifos are out here for Ipswich Town as they will be the pseudo home team. Teams march out onto the big pitch here at Wembley. The trophy out for what we're playing for. Moraes will lead them out onto the pitch. We've done this before. We see here they matched up and dominated Huddersfield 4-1. We go 7-4 over Hull City. Hopefully the defense can stand strong. We're going to need Reece Carr to be big today. Moraes at the back. Can the back line hold up against a very strong attack here for Ipswich Town? We'll see how we do here. It's going to be an important one. The teams are ready to go. It's going to be exciting. This is what we wanted. We really got on a good run here late. Made a push. Just missed automatic promotions there as we get ready for the 4-2-3-1 of Ipswich Town. And we will get this game underway as the teams shake hands with the refs, with each other, and we get the championship underway. Over the top here. LeGrand going to race back. Piggott quickly. Then there, Moraes. A big save there as thought he had a breakaway. Luckily, we slow him down just enough for Moraes to make the save. Brown, he'll get it up here. Good pass there. Vitali switched it behind. Reece Carr can't beat the keeper. Offsides as the flag goes up. Had a great chance there. Keeper did make the save. And it's just a little bit too early there by Reece Carr. Vitali through. Reece Carr now has Sandvik out wide. He goes to him. Can he get Gibbs in the box? Has him there. Gibbs right off the keeper. Had a great shot. Keeper makes an unbelievable save. A good delivery in from Sandvik. And put it right on for Gibbs, and somehow he's denied the opening goal. And it's going to be chipped over. Lozano now back in front here for Ipswich Town as they drive in. Burns out wide. Passes it back. Lozano's still there trying to break it up and does. And it will be still out wide here as they get the ball in behind them. Driving in, and LeGrand comes in for a big defensive stand. Blocks that ball away as he stonewalls Burns as he drives in the box. Sandvik now. Can he get the ball out? Has Reese Carr in the middle. It's a good ball to him. A little slow there. Slows him down. Reese Carr now holds up. Looking for it here. Through the ball, and it's going to be well offsides. Vitali puts it in. And the flag stays down. It's 1-0 Bristol Rovers. Vitali stays on sides, gets an opening goal. And we take a 1-0 lead. And I thought he was well offsides. We'll take a look back at it here. A good little run here. Reese Carr just holds on to it. Sees him making the run. And how is he on sides? I thought he was well in front of everyone. Gets a free shot on net. Opens it up and gives Bristol Rovers an early 1-0 lead here in the 22nd minute. Top of the box. Broken up by Wage, and it goes right to Gibbs, and we'll get running the other way. Sends it down the wing here. Wood, a heavy touch. Gains possession here. Has Sandvik out wide. Goes to him now. Sends him a little long. Has a chance now. Sandvik sends it in. It's going to be a great ball there. And the keeper comes over the top of Wood as he couldn't get on the ball, and he'll boot it out. Oh, they get in behind here. Piggott has the ball at the top. Passes it off. Gets it in the middle, and it's a soft shot. Easy save for Mores. Wide here to Sandvik now. Has the ball, gets it up Reese Carr. Reese Carr now quickly back to Vitali. Vitali going to drive in here. Can he send it across? Has Reese Carr in the box. A slow roller there, muffed by the keeper. Luckily, he gets back on it, but Vitali, a great ball in there for Reese Carr, just couldn't find the finish. Piggott through the middle, long shot. Mores sticks his hand up there. And a real dangerous chance there. Ipswich Town have had a couple. We've denied them both times. It'll go for a corner, and we'll end the half on this one as they try to send it into the box. Set pieces, not our friends this year as we don't have the height. It's still knocked down in the box. Dangerous here as they go wide and try and send it in again. We head it up again. Another header, softly handled, and it goes to Mores. And we get in halftime, 1-0 here for Bristol Rovers. Edwards, he'll try to move it in. Wage trying to stand in front. Piggott's right there in front. And he's been knocking on the door all game here. He's had a couple chances. He finally breaks through. And it goes a level now, and we will have to tighten up things here in the second half as they've had some good control around the box. They get that one in there, and it's an easy shot and put into the back of the net. And we get level here, 52nd minute. For a chance to get promoted, can we hold strong and find another goal? Running back through the middle. Ipswich Town, a couple step overs here from Fraser. Passes it off Harper, who gets it back, pulled out of position defensively. Big shot, and Wage knocks that one down. They skip pass here, Lozano. Can he stay with him? Gets back, holds it up, into the middle. Dangerous here. Ipswich Town, again, really good passing here on the edge of the box. They fly one in. Wage knocks that one away. Can Mores come up? And he does make the grab. Top of the box here. Ipswich Town go a long shot. Brown in front of it. Heads it down and gets it up to Reese Carr there on a bouncing ball. Reese Carr now going to send it down the wing. Has Sandvik trying to push things forward. Has it through to Reese Carr. Reese Carr now going to try and switch it over to Gibbs. Gibbs, can he get to the edge of the box? Driving in, has the cross there, and they get in front of him. Intercepted and blocked out of the box. Gibbs gets it through. Reese Carr now tries to move it along Wood. Wood going to drive in. Can he get the turn? No, couldn't get the angle and get past his man. Pass back to the keeper here for Ipswich Town. Get a ball in again. Ipswich Town pushing forward here, trying to find one here before the end of the game. Ball goes in, headed, and Mores makes another save. Wood moves it up to Gibbs. Gibbs now, can he find the ball through? Reese Carr, it's going to be a foot race. Tries to get past his man. Top of the box, lets it rip. Knocked away by the keeper, still in, and they can't get it. Would have been a corner there, but it gets picked up by Ipswich Town. Good ball here. Gibbs now tries to just maintain possession, couldn't get there, intercepted as we force the ball out wide to Woods. Ipswich Town now go the other way, drive in here late in the game. Final minutes tick down. They'll probably get one last attack. It's a long one, and Mores makes the save. And in extra time, Aguino now on the ball, has Wood out wide, and it's picked off as it's a poor pass. And we give it away. They are dangerous here for Ipswich Town. They'll have one last drive as time ticks down. Will they hold on to it and go for extra time here? No, Gibbs knocks that one away, and that should do it. They will get all the extra time in the world, though. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Into the box here. Lozano breaks it up. And with a lot of extra time, we will head to some more game as we end it after the first 90, all even at 1. All broken up, nicely done by Aguino. Quickly gets it up to Wood. Wood now lays it off here to Gibbs. Back into the middle, Brown building it up. Good ball there. Has Paradis, who's going to hold on to it. Now trying to pick out a pass. Has Carr. Carr now. Can he slip it through? He does. It's a little long. Chipped up there. It has Gibbs. And Gibbs puts it in. Gives us the 95th minute goal. Here in extra time, we come out on our first drive and we put it home. And a beautiful chip. I'm not even sure who it was who got on the end of it. Just chip that ball up there. Bristol Rovers, 2-1. Here in some extra time. A good little ball through. Keeper comes off, and he's just able to float it. Is it Arnaz who does? We put him on at the end of the game there to give us some fresh legs, some pace, and it pays off. Arnaz, who falls out of the starting lineup, gets the ball over to Gibbs, and a big assist, 96th minute goal, 2-1, Bristol Rovers in control. Top of the box here. They take a little deflection, and Morris handles it well, settles it down, and gathers the ball here again for Bristol Rovers. Arnaz goes wide here, has Lozano. Lozano now gets it up, Paradis. Paradis turns and fires it here for Reece Carr. He gets on to his right foot. He'll take the shot, and he bangs it. Bristol Rovers should seal their fate there. And it's none other than Reece Carr. 3-1 here. And we come out firing. And we knew we could outlast them. We just needed to find the shots. And that is none bigger there. That should be the nail in the coffin. A 2-goal lead. And a beautiful one right into the back of the net. Reece Carr sets it up. Puts it onto his right foot. Swings it in. And it's a big one there. 3-1. The first half of the extra time. Oh no! We almost give it up there. Morris, a monster save, comes up with it. And that's a big one there. A big save by the Brazilian. Full extension, flips it over the bar. We'll finish the first period here on a corner. Ipswich Town will try to get this one in. Can they do it? I don't know. They'll swing a high ball in. It's to the back. Head it down, and it misses everyone. And that should just about do it. Why don't they just blow the whistle? They pass it back, and we're into the second half of overtime. It's 3-1 Bristol Rovers after a big save there at the back. Aguino tries to go with the heavy tackle, misses the ball there. It's going to be a chance here. Can they get one back? LeGrand forces him all the way out wide. Tries to slow it down, but now we have a slot there open in the midfield. Big shot, and Ipswich Town send it over the bar and well wide. Driving in here, time ticking away. Final minutes, 1 minute of extra time. Cross goes in, can't get there. Morris having a good game there, makes the save, which should end the game here. We'll go to the corner, and Ipswich Town can do nothing about it. They fly it in. It goes off the post. Arnaz boots it out. And it's time to celebrate. Get the champagne ready. Bristol Rovers take it 3-1 over Ipswich Town, and they will be in the championship. A great team. We grew throughout the year. We fought off the midfield injuries, losing Elijah Powell to an ACL, losing Tito Reyes to an ACL, and then the young Italian Enrico Vitali, comes up big late in the season, really finds himself a good position there. He didn't play many games, but he was a big scorer, had the opening goal here in this one. And then obviously Reece Carr, a fantastic season, 40-plus goals on the year, the Golden Boot winner, but the real man there at the back, the Brazilian Morris, who holds us together defensively. We have a weaker back line. We'd love to improve it. but Legrand and Wage really held it together here with Lozano and Aguino, and Moraes will lift the trophy for the second time in his career as we get promoted to the championship. Here is Bristol Rovers. Keep on marching on up from League 2. They beat off the players here in League 1, and they will go to the next stage, one step away from the Premier League. We'll have to see who we can add over the offseason. It's going to be an important one, but the team will continue to grow. Sandvik, looking a great player here late in the year, comes in and replaces Arnays, becomes a good player. Wood having a stellar season, and now we get Powell and Reyes back. Two big midfielders. I mean, Powell was really our second best scorer and our second best assist man until he got hurt, and now he will come in, fight for a position with Vitali, fight with Gibbs, who's 20 plus assists, a great season for him. And the boys will enjoy this one and enjoy the offseason as they fought hard all year around, and they finish it off with a trophy here at Wembley as Bristol River. They will go up and fight on here in England. And so the training here for Malone Bokus has moved him to a center back, and he moves up to a 67 overall. And so before we end the season, we will take a look at the top scorers. Obviously, Reece Carr runs away with it. 41 goals, 44 matches, not including the playoffs. So that's just the season. And then we even see Wood in there with 15, a good scorer and a great year for him. I don't think we had anyone else in there. We'll look at the assist. Gibbs on 22. Arnays 13, even though he got supplanted there at the left wing. Carr with 10, so a pretty good return from him. And then Sandvik, though, and that's really why Arnays got booted out. 9 assists on 16 matches. Wood with 8 and 40, so a good return for him, even with the scoring as well. And then the clean sheets, probably not many. Maybe we had one, I don't know. Yeah, we're not in there. No clean sheets here. Let's take a look at how the team did. So obviously we saw Reece Carr and Stephen Wood, but we will take a look here at the full team here. Gibbs had 10 of Vitali. Enrico Vitali, 34 matches, which I think most of that was off the bench. I wish we could see the minutes in a little bit more detail, but 34 matches, 7 goals, 8 assists, not a bad return. Lekison, the young Finnish striker who we're trying to come along, but a 7 assist is not bad in 21 matches, 5 goals even. Arnays, 5 and 13, so a pretty good return. And we see Powell, 17 matches, and he had 5 goals and 8 assists before going out on injury. Sandvik, we see the 4 and 9 in 16 matches, and that's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at. He's going to be a real player for us. Paredes, not a bad return, 4 and 4, and that's where that midfield is really going to get bunched up. And we'll see some of these players, maybe they'll leave, maybe they won't. We'll have to see kind of who comes in with offers. Brown, would love to see some more assists. That position's probably open there between him and Varane. I'd love to see some more assists, but they're kind of that linchpin that kind of gets the ball going out of the back. So, we're happy with it, but that's definitely a position that could be opened up. And then that will do it for us here as we look. We'll also throw up the career stats so you can see how everyone's doing over the 3 seasons. An impressive career here for Reece Carr. We'll have to keep track here, see if he can top some of the guys like Adam Para, and then also our original striker, George Wood, that we played with at Scunthorpe. So we'll see how things go. Let's take a look around the world and see how some of the other competitions ended up. So we'll take a look at the League One table here. We just come short of getting the automatics, but we go up through the playoffs. And this is the one that I am astonished by. 40 points in Sunderland, down to League Two. I'm pretty sure the entire city would burn down if that happened in real life. I don't know how that's possible with the team that they have, but Sunderland are going to have to fight all the way back now from League Two. So we take a look at the FA Cup. Southampton beat off Leicester City 2-1. We also see Carabao Cup, which we did not play in. We didn't do well in the cups, but Manchester United take it 2-2 over Newcastle United. Papa John's Trophy, which we will not be competing in. Ipswich Town took that one home, so maybe a little fatigue, maybe a little hangover after winning the Papa John's Trophy. League One playoff, we know who won that, and we will take a look at Champions League here. PSG take it over Atletico Madrid, and then we will take a look at Europa League as well, and it's Monaco who take it over Bayern Leverkusen to finish out the European trophies. And we'll run through a quick squad report here before we end the season. Reece Carr up to a 78. We've gotten just neutral, balanced training. You know, we don't want him to grow too quickly and kind of get too overpowered. So he's +5 up to a 78, potential to be special. Lozano showing great potential, which is good to see. Happy to see that potential have a chance. He's up to a 76. Moraes showing great potential somehow. So there could be a goalkeeper battle here as we move along. But 19 years of age, 75 overall. Callum Brown showing great potential up to a 74. Gibbs a 73, an exciting prospect. Stephen Wood finally with some potential, showing great potential at a 73. Aguino, no potential at a 72. Wage at a 72. And Legrand, who's done growing. It's going to take him 100 and something weeks, 160 weeks in order to go up one. So we will have to find a replacement for him. He's at 71. Vitali, a 71 as well, +6, showing great potential. Sandvik with potential to be special, +14. Obviously moving him from a left back to a left winger was most of that growth there. Now a real good player there. McKella is probably going to let go. Every time I played with him, he never really did much. So a 70 overall, he will probably leave if we can get a move for him. Varane up to a 70 now. Kaimak a 70 and having potential to be special. That's the goalkeeper that may come in and replace Moraes. We'll see how that goes. Or maybe we can just kind of play with both of them and kind of rotate them a little bit. Arnaz up to a 69. Brzezowski up to a 68. Not bad for a cup team player. Tommy Seymour, 68. He's been with the club since the very beginning. Geraldo up to a 68 as well. Karichi a +6 to a 67, showing great potential. Would love to get him some more match time as well. Lucas Vera up to a 66. Elijah Powell has potential to be special. That is ridiculous. And had his chances there. The injury obviously derailed it. We'll hope that doesn't affect the potential. He's now at a 66 and kind of fell behind the 8 ball. Christian Paredes, an exciting prospect, a 65. Lexinen, potential to be special as well, +13. We moved him from obviously that midfield role to a striker and really got that going for him. Tito Reyes coming back from the injury, showing great potential at a 65. Exoy, who we just brought in, showing great potential up to a 65. Daniel Hagen, another goalkeeper, an exciting prospect, a 65 as well. Savalas is still out on loan, and now with the midfield, he will probably leave. Same thing with Semenyov. We have Liamin Hassan up 5 to a 64, showing great potential. Bordani showing great potential, but he will probably leave. Goalkeeper position just kind of being filled up now. Showing great potential is Sam Andrews. Would love to again get him some more match time so he can continue his growth there. Santiago Pastor, another player that's probably going to be leaving. Van Dijk, who we just brought in, +5 to a 62, showing great potential. Granero, an exciting prospect. He looks to be another midfielder that we could use, so we will have to look and maybe move on some of these different midfielders, and just because they're not going to get the playing time. So we'll see how things go there. An exciting prospect though. Catelli, who we just brought in, +6 to a 62, an exciting prospect. So he could be a center back that we could take a look at as well. Philip Antwi, he'll probably leave. We got a lot of strikers, one of them being Mario Palumbo, a 61, an exciting prospect who we need to get some more match time as well. Or maybe get a loan as well for Palumbo. Hermanson, when he comes back, he will probably be leaving at a 57. And then Sanchez, who submitted a transfer request, but his contract does run out, so we will see him leave, +2 to a 56. So, final month here in Moldova, and unfortunately doesn't have anyone, so we'll move on. So here in Lithuania, we have 2 players we will take a look at. Alexandras Catalini, 73 to 94, decent potential. And then we will take a look here at Antas Vidas, who's, again, another left or right back. Would love to find some height, but we'll bring these players in and see what they got. And final month here in Algeria, no one to bring out, so we will move on for another month. And we will send our scouts back out. It will be Bulgaria, India, and Ukraine, all for 3 months. And we'll quickly look at the academy. Bokus, the best of them here, the center back, a 6'3", good player, could probably come in and hopefully supplant Legrand there as he grows. Medina, still looking good as well, 84 to 90 potential. Christus Ram, another right back, looking good. So we've got some defenders there, just don't really have the height that we're looking for. But you know what? Some of those players looking good. We'll see how they grow here as we move along. And we lose our first cup game here in the preseason, 2-1. And we have some substitutions here in our second match, so we'll just let the computer do that. We'll sim through and we get a 1-1 draw. And another one, as Wage is still out on international duty. We'll take on Schalke, we'll replace him, and we will probably lose. It's a 1-1 draw, we should be out, and that will do our preseason in. So, first month here in the Ukraine brings back nothing, so we will hold for another month. So, 2 players here in India that we will look to bring in. Salim Pitta, decent potential, so we'll bring him in, 15-year-old midfielder, and Pradeep Thakur we will bring in as well, 75 to 94, looks like he could be a decent defender. And so one player to look at here in Bulgaria, it is Grigor Petrov, 72 to 94, we'll bring him in. So before our first game, we're able to make 2 moves. Van Dijk goes out to Darmstadt on a loan. They do have an option to buy the young striker from the Netherlands, and we have Semenov, who will leave on a $1.1 million transfer fee. And so before we get into our season here in the championship, we will take a look at the other squads around. Bristol Rovers currently sit at a 3.5-star rating. So Cardiff City, we are better than them. They are on a 3.5 as well, but overall ratings, we look better. Charlton Athletic, who we believe came up with us, if memory serves correct, 2.5 stars. Coventry City, 3.5 stars as well. Derby County, 3.5. Fulham at a 4-star, so probably the team to beat. Luton Town at a 3.5-star rating. Middlesbrough, 3.5 as well. Millwall, 3-star. Nottingham Forest, a 3.5-star rating. Peterborough at a 3. Preston North End at a 3-star. Queen's Park Rangers at a 3.5-star as well. Reading, 3.5. Stoke City, 3.5, who is our first game of the season. Swansea City at 3.5. West Brom, 3.5. Barnsley, 3.5. Birmingham City, 3.5. Blackburn Rovers, a 3.5 as well. And then Bolton, the 2.5-star rated. Brentford, the team to beat. 4.5-star team. They should absolutely dominate the league there. Brighton, 4.5 as well, who come down from the Premier League. I mean, those are the 2 teams right there. Those are the ones we'll have to watch out for. Bristol City, 3.5 as well. So the 2 Bristols finally in the same league. Again, we'll see how that matches up, but that gives you an idea. We should be probably pushing for playoffs. If you take a look at kind of the ratings there, we're probably mid to, in the top 10 there of teams. So we'll see how we do here as we get ready for the first game of the season. And we will wrap up here with our objectives, and this kind of gives you an idea of where the computer thinks we should sit in. We do have our youth development, and that should be pretty easy to handle. Brand exposure, 3 wins in cup matches, so between the FA and the Carabao Cup, hopefully we can get that done. Would love to make a push so we can get some more players in for experience purposes. And then we have domestic mid-table. That's probably about right. That's kind of where we're thinking. Top 10 is where we should push. And then obviously that normal one of the FA Cup reaching around to 16. And then long term, we're going to be worried about as we try and sell off some players. So that'll do it for us here in this one as we get ready for the championship. We go extra time and get promoted through the playoffs as we see Ipswich Town there as our cup matchup. So a good little rematch for us there. We'll see how things go. That does it for us here in this one. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you can always find out when the newest ones are coming out. And until next time, guys, have a good one.